Hello, welcome back to Hedgy English, unless it's your first time, and then I'm glad you came. We're watching Woody Woodpecker in Pantry Panic. This is the third part. So far, we saw the birds in this little bird town. They all quickly went home for winter. Woody Woodpecker, who he's called that because he's a woodpecker. That's a type of bird. They peck, which is, if you're a bird, you have a mouth. A bird's mouth is called a beak, and you use your beak to hit things, to break them. You peck things. So a bird pecks with their beak. And a woodpecker is a type of bird that pecks wood. Pecks wood. That's why they're called a woodpecker. And Woody, because what does he peck? Wood. So, Woody Woodpecker. He was skeptical. He's like, I'm fine. I'm going to just swim. I love swimming. And while he was swimming, winter came and changed everything. And now he was frozen and blown by the wind from his frozen lake into the clouds. So let's see what happens. The wind takes him away, up to the clouds. A man made out of clouds, or a person, a being, a creature made out of clouds, hits him with a cloud spoon, the opposite direction. He's flying through the sky, and he changes. This is a metaphor. It's a metaphor. He changes into a shuttlecock, or a birdie. Which is used when you are playing badminton. Badminton, the game, badminton. Pronunciation, tricky word, and American pronunciation. When you're playing badminton. It's kind of like a metaphor. Woody is just like a birdie, a shuttlecock in badminton. And we see the clouds. Now the clouds are playing badminton with Woody. It's a metaphor for the wind blowing him around. And one cloud person hits him so hard, he sails over the other and he lands in his mailbox at home. And the little flag, the red flag, which shows you that mail has arrived, it goes up like mail has arrived. Woody is the mail. The next day, so this is like an intertitle, I think is the term, when words cut to words. And the intertitle says, the next day, and 130 degrees below zero, which is it's very cold. It's like deathly cold. And that's why underneath, in parentheses, it says, seems authentic. Authentic means real, realistic here. So it's a little joke because this is way too cold. There's no way in reality it could be this cold. So they're joking like, seems authentic, seems real. It's a little bit of sarcasm. We fade to Woody's house again. The same mailbox, his mailbox, that he had just landed in the previous scene. Now it's empty and covered in snow, and everything is covered in snow. We go to Woody's house, we go inside, and we see him, Woody, sitting at the table with a bib around his neck, a bib, or a tablecloth. Not a tablecloth, that's the white thing on the table. What's it called? Not a bib, not a placemat. What's it called? Well, anyway, something he's wearing around his neck to prevent food from getting on him. And he's having a feast, a huge amount of food. The table is covered in food. And it all looks like meat, actually, because it looks like sausages, ham, although this looks like a watermelon, so maybe not meat. But tons of food, plates and plates of food. And he has utensils here next to him fork, spoon. He's holding a knife. So just tons of food. And he's looking out at the window. He's looking at the window. And so he talks to the wind, because the wind is blowing the shutters of the window so hard that the shutters bulge. They bulge because the wind is blowing it seriously. They bulge, but then go back. They don't open. They bulge and go back. And Woody says, "Blow your head off," which is actually a joke on multiple levels, because you have a phrase in English to do something as much as you want, like dance your head off, dance as much as you want, dance so much if you want. I don't care. So yeah, something your head off is do it as much as you want. But also, I don't know if the cartoon meant this, but to blow your head off is also to shoot yourself in the head with a gun. It's to commit suicide with a gun. So like that. So maybe a very serious joke, or maybe not. Maybe they didn't mean it. But so he's talking to the wind, and he says basically, blow your head off. Blow as much as you want. I'd see if I care. I don't care. It's fine. I'm fine. Let's see exactly what he said, because it's hard to hear a little bit. Bulging. I think he says it's nice and warm here. I guess he means inside. And I've got plenty of food. I have a lot of food. We cut to the door, which is also bulging because of the wind. Because the wind is so strong. It's making the door bulge. Go on and blow, he says. Again, talking to the wind, because a wind blows. It's kind of treating it like a person, because a person to blow. So go on and blow. And he kind of makes like a little like a gesture, a demeaning gesture. He is taunting the wind. He is making fun of the wind. Like, do what you want. You're nothing. It's fine. Finally, the door blows open. And a tornado is in the doorway. The tornado enters his house. Remember, tornadoes spin. The tornado comes up on the table, and it lifts up all of his food into it. It takes all of his food into the tornado and then moves away. Woody jumps on the table to try to get his food, but misses it. The tornado has already left. He jumps up. Tornado has already left. And Woody has only a banana in his hand. And the tornado returns and pulls the banana out of the peel, because he still holds the peel, the yellow part. But the tornado pulls the banana itself from the peel. Woody looks down at his empty banana peel and then throws it to the ground and jumps up and says, "Hey, come back here with my food," and runs after the tornado. He chases the tornado. He dives and tries to grab it and gets inside the tornado, which now is spinning him. Spinning him around, and then leaves him, and he still vibrates. He, shocked looks. In old cartoons, they love to have shocked looks. And the tornado leaves the house through the doorway, carrying his food. Another intertitle, suddenly. 2 weeks later, his food all gone, starvation, having no food, dying because of no food, starvation, stares Woody in the face. To stare is to look at something for a long time, very intentfully. To stare. And so if something stares you in the face, it's like a metaphor. You have to deal with it. So starvation stares Woody in the face. The word starvation is shaking, is trembling, is moving. So it emphasizes the word. We cut to Woody again, and this time I'm not sure what's sitting with him. It might be death. It might be a physical representation of death, smoking a cigar. Because if Woody has no food, if he is starving, if he might die, then death, the physical metaphor for people dying, is near. It's close to him. So this is a man basically showing him, you will die soon. He laughs an evil laugh at Woody, and Woody laughs right back. Okay, another intertitle. We see 1 month later, there comes to this snowbound village. Snowbound village, a fancy way of saying village covered in snow. Snowbound village. Village is like a small town, even smaller than a town. The snowbound village, a poor, hungry little kitty cat. Cat is like adult word. Kitty is like a baby, little cat. Kitty cat in the middle. Kind of cute word for cat. A poor, hungry little kitty cat. We hear the poor, sad music, music that makes us sad. Actually, I think we will stop there for now. This has been Woody Woodpecker in Pantry Panic. I'm losing my voice a little bit because of talking to you lovely, lovely people. But I do not regret it for a second because I enjoy the process, the idea of people learning and improving just from hanging out, watching cartoons with me. I think it's cool. And if you like it too, please help me out. Like, share, subscribe, join the Patreon, donate. It's all good, and it all really helps. And I'm grateful for every subscriber. Actually grateful. So have a good day, and I hope to see you again soon.